Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization. We're transported back to the dawn of human civilization. Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization, which emerged around 5,000 years ago. This period, known as the Bronze Age, bore witness to the rise of the world's first urban societies. You might wonder why Mesopotamia is known as the cradle of civilization. It's simply the place where humans first developed the skills necessary to read, write, make laws, and live in cities under a centralized government, all characteristics of a civilized civilization. Akkadians, Babylonians, and Assyrians rose and fell, each leaving indelible marks on the timeline of Mesopotamia. These remarkable civilizations birthed writing, law, and even the concept of time as we understand it today. The rules of Mesopotamia, from Sargon the Great to Hammurabi, were pioneers in their own rights. They laid the foundations of governance and justice. From the wheel to the plow, from literature to mathematics, the roots of our modern world trace back to this ancient civilization. Mesopotamia, a Greek term meaning land between the rivers, was nestled between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers in the eastern part of the Fertile Crescent. This region, largely corresponding to present-day Iraq, Kuwait, and parts of Syria, Turkey, and Iran, was a cradle of civilization due to its fertile lands and access to water resources. The rivers provided the early civilizations with a means of transportation, a source of irrigation for agriculture, and a boundary for defense against invaders. The plains of Mesopotamia were a canvas where the ancient civilizations painted their grand designs, with cities rising from the dust, fed by the fertile soil. The climate, with its hot summers and mild winters, was conducive to year-round agriculture, providing a stable food supply. This geographical bounty was a catalyst for the growth and development of the civilizations that emerged in this region. It was here, in this land between the rivers, that the seeds of the modern world were first sown. As the curtain rises on the stage of Mesopotamia, we are first introduced to the Sumerians, who reigned from 4500 BC to 1900 BC. They brought to life the first urban civilization in the historical region of southern Mesopotamia, inventing writing and establishing a powerful cultural influence. Next, we meet the Akkadians, who ruled from 2350 BC to 2100 BC. Under the leadership of Sargon the Great, they created the world's first empire, unifying the region and spreading their Semitic language and culture. The stage then transitions to the Babylonians, who held power from 1894 BC to 539 BC. Known for their impressive architecture and the development of law codes, perhaps the most famous being the Code of Hammurabi, they left an indelible mark on human history. Finally, we journey to the era of the Assyrians, from 2500 BC to 609 BC. They are remembered for their military prowess, innovative use of iron weapons, and a library that served as an ancient information hub. Mesopotamia, innovation and discovery. As we delve deeper into the heart of Mesopotamia, we uncover a hotbed of innovation and discovery. Firstly, we encounter the wheel. This simple yet revolutionary invention transformed the way people moved, both themselves and their goods. It revolutionized transportation and warfare, marking a significant leap forward in human progress. Next, we unearth the plow. This may seem like a humble implement, but its significance cannot be understated. The plow allowed for more efficient farming, leading to surplus production and population growth. This in turn fueled the expansion of cities and civilizations. As we sift through the sands of time, we stumble upon the cuneiform, the world's first known form of writing. Cuneiform enabled record-keeping, literature, and the transfer of knowledge across generations. It was a cornerstone in the establishment of complex societies. Finally, we discover that the Mesopotamians were the first to divide time into hours, minutes, and seconds. This concept of time has shaped our lives in ways that we often take for granted, from the scheduling of our daily routines to the precision of our modern technologies. Finally, Mesopotamia is known as the cradle of civilization. So, the next time you look at a clock or read a book, consider the echoes of Mesopotamia. Remember where it all started.